talk about. The last time the FIFA Interactive World Cup was in London, 2005. Who won it? An Englishman, Chris Bullard, I believe.
He did. Chris Bullard did win it.
Are we going to see another Englishman win it when we're back in London in 2017? Probably all eyes on #Tass. Probably the favourite of the English region coming into this tournament. And we're jumping right into his game.
Shell's got to be an option as well, but here we go. As you can probably guess, #Tass kicking from left to right in that England strip. And it will be Vitality Rocky with his head down. You can see they're concentrating at the screen, kicking from right to left. Remember, this is a world champion we're seeing right now. Vitality Rocky, $160,000 in his pocket. He could get an extra $200,000 in his pocket if he makes it through to tomorrow, makes it through to Friday, and wins the big grand final.
Yeah, both of these players both coming off the back of good victories. Tass beating Ajax 2-1, and Rocky beating Rafifa 4-3 in their last fixture. But the last time these two played, it was a Ziggo E-battle at the Amsterdam Arena, the Johan Cruyff Arena, as some may call it. Tass won that battle between these two over 2 legs. Can he replicate the same performance right here?
And here he comes now. They're just intercepted. Very easy there by Boateng, just pushing off. That was Suarez off the ball there. But I think that's the fantastic way you put it there, Richard, because they were talking about it yesterday, saying how, okay, we've got a bit of a battle between us. He took me down in Berlin. You know, we met in Paris, he said. We played it in Amsterdam at the Ziggo battle. Now we're in the same group, the group of death, as you said. We'll be giving you all the updates from all the games that are going. I think that was Ajax Danny there striking first over in another Xbox game. But 0-0 in this one, and this is a big game. Both these players are on 4 points at the moment. They win, they build a gap of 3 points between them and their opponent.
Yeah, just look at, you can see the two face cams there, how these two are so into the game. This is a huge game. 3 points in this group, in this particular fixture, could be all it takes, really. One of these two could be dropping out of this group, Brandon.
It could be indeed. It's such a tight group as well. I think it was this group that loads of players were on 4 points, so maybe 3 or 4 players were joint on that. Remember, it's top 4 that go through. 2 groups are PlayStation, 2 groups are Xbox. You know, 8 players battle out 7 games. This is round 3 of fixtures, the second part of round 3. I believe.
These two, when the fixtures were released, they'll have been looking towards this game. Maybe they'll have thought that they'd been coming into this game on better form, on more points. Obviously, they thought they'd have won the first 2 games. They didn't. This now, not only is a grudge match between the two, it's a huge battle for the points.
You can see there Joey won the up, but he's still doing unbelievable there as #Tass was trying to just get the ball across. Walker will get rid of that one. Rocky was like, what's going on there? But here comes a corner now. Ousmane Dembele out to Hullet. Oh, lovely little turn inside, went for the chip all the way across the box. Carl Walker, not the man you want it to fall to there, safe to say.
Yeah, he played the short corner, trying to work it with a skill dribble, bring his players and pulling Rocky's players out of that back 4, but...
Ooh, he got a chance there.
A little bit nervous, maybe?
I think, as well, a good point to talk about is that how fresh are these players as well? Yes, okay, they can practice at home, but they haven't had that LAN event, experience for a while, especially Vitality Rocky, okay, yes. They did the Ziggo E-battle, and there was Munich involved as well. You can see all the goals going in. Manika over on the PlayStation side of things, 1-0 up against Tony K. Some would say a favourite there.
Yeah, I think the freshness is a big thing, because Rocky, the last real competitive game that meant a lot to him was in Berlin in that final against Shells. That were over 90 days ago, Brandon, over 3 months ago. Tass is a little bit more fresh. He were in Munich. He had to perform, get out of his group. Remember, he finished 4th in that group. He had to face the top seed, and what did he do? He went all the way and did what he does best, picks up points.
This is how this group is looking right now, Richard. Look, Filthy P is top. He's saying, you know what, I'm going to have a go as well. I think Joey maybe he may be back square, maybe 1-0 up. Here's a chance now for Rocky, all the way across there with Ronaldo De Gea. Just going to parry that one wide, and a chance just to calm yourself down now for #Tass, because that was the first real shot we've seen so far in this game. But as you can see, goals going everywhere, and this is the group of death on your left-hand side, and Joey is 2-0 up, so he should be on potentially
7 points.
That will be, I think that'll be updated very shortly. So 2 America's players will be top of their groups. We can see there Filthy P is 2 up as well.
Yeah, Danny as well, 2-0 up against Rafifa in this group as well. So a big bounce back from Danny after losing to #Tass 2-1. But Rafifa, he's an incredible player. He qualified in Berlin in that top 8 where he did finish, and look, he knows that he's better than what he's performing right now. I expect him to turn up in this last 3-4 games.
Just to correct there, sorry, it was actually Joey's 2-0 down to Filthy. Sorry about that. He came up a little bit wrong on the thing there, but 7 points still, and America's players top. He's doing unbelievable. Timon now chance, surely Suarez, calm himself down. and no reaction at all. He knows there's a long way to go back. He knows that this, Tass is a very, very good player, but it is Rocky that does break the deadlock. No reaction whatsoever from him. Very cool and calm, but Suarez makes it 1-0.
Yeah, Suarez slotting it past the goalkeeper, doing what he does best. David De Gea left stranded in that goal and breaking the deadlock early on in this game. That's not what I expected. I thought it was going to be a second half goal that split the two sides, but 26 minutes in, Rocky's gone 1-0 up. That again, what's Tass got in his locker? Has he got enough to bounce back against one of the best players in the scene?
This will be the third time then he's been down. He's been down first, he's taken the first hit, he's gone down a goal, but what's he done? He's bounced back every time, Richard.
Yeah, but this isn't the Tass that I expected to see in Munich. 0.5 goals conceded per game.
He's a good defensive player.
He's leaking goals though.
He is. Maybe it's nerves, maybe he's trying to over-commit at times when he's attacking, but here comes Rocky again now with Neymar in a defensive position for him. I think the left-back's pushed up there of Alexandro, and chance just to calm yourself down, Tass. Just get back possession. I don't know what that was there. I think some sort of slide tackle touch, which didn't come off for him at all. But this is the Xbox side of things. As you can probably guess, legends are in use over here. Suarez now interchanges out with Pogba, a fellow Frenchman. Maybe a shot as well from Kyle Walker, and
De Gea beats it wide of the left post. Yeah, Kyle Walker, not the player you wanted, but that team of the season card, pretty well-rounded in all abilities. He can
still hit
everything.
One. He can still hit one.
You spoke about the legends. Maximum of 3 legends are in use for the players because there is requirements put on the squad specifics for these players. So only 3 95 rated plus players, only 3 legends are available to you. So that's going to force the players into a little bit of a change.
A lot of players said that didn't really affect them though. They kind of went, okay, I just need to change or play a lower rated card. Like, the Ramos, he was a 96 team this season, he could drop down to another card. Or, the footy's Chris Smalling, you said 87, I think one was.
Yeah, 87 Smalling. I've seen him used in a couple of the screens when I've been walking around from the players. You've seen David Luiz, 92 rated. He fits into them specifications that you can use.
There you go, just 2 minutes added time. Still 1-0 to Vitality Rocky, who's in possession right now. One more chance before that whistle goes. Pogba now into the box, trying to find someone that can maybe just cross that ball in. He's going to have to Neymar. We're going to see a cross. We're going to see one more chance before the half-time whistle goes. He's just trying to work the perfect opportunity, which a lot of European players do. He can't take it too far out now. He's done ever so well there for Neymar to get
through. He's inside a free kick.
He's won a nice little free kick there in a very good position. Still no reaction off that man. And here we come.
All business.
The free kick now. He's just hovering over the ball. Go for the shot. Yes, he does, and that one just goes over the bar, and that will be half-time at 1-0 to Vitality Rocky. Tass hasn't really had, a footmark on this game yet.
Yeah, dominant from Rocky in that first half. 60% possession, keeping the ball very well. Look, if you're keeping the ball, your opponent can't score. And this is the goal that did separate the two sides.
This was the goal that did break the deadlock. Neymar out to Pogba. Straight into Suarez. Just love that. That's what he does. You see that. That's what the players do. You see, he was out there, came back out on the left foot, and then there you go.
Yeah, what that does, it pulls your defenders out of position. As we're going to have a look as the game stands in this game so far.
Yeah, exactly. You can see a number of results there. Manika, very strong PS player. Lucas Rep did just get a penalty. That was 1-1 when he slotted away. B. Bullock, good start. I don't know where it's going now. Hey, gets it. 1-0. Credit to that man.
Yeah, Danny though.
It's Danny.
Showing his worth in this tournament. 3-0 up against Fifa. I'm not sure if it's Danny performing extremely well or Fifa just not been able to show up so far at this tournament.
When he qualified back in May, is that, is it an issue?
I think it definitely could be.
I think it could be. Here comes Vitality Rocky now. Neymar. I think just was involved in that first goal for him quite early on in that first half. Only one shot for Tass so far. Can it be 2-0? Can it be worse? Oh, lovely. All the way out to Pele. Just still, toying with it. Oh, there we go, off the bar. Surely that one's in. That's a superb header there from Kyle Walker. I'm sure we'll be thanking him. This attack isn't over yet. Vieira from distance off the other post. So we just had the crossbar, we've had the post, and now we've got offside.
How has Rocky not doubled his lead there? What a sequence of events. Pele with the first effort, low driven across the goalkeeper. Off the crossbar, bounced away. Kyle Walker heads it out, and then Vieira strikes it from probably 20 yards off the post.
We're counting his lucky stars right now. He's thinking, how have I got away with that? That could have easily been 2-0, and I could have been in an awful position.
Got to think if it had fallen to somebody else, apart from Patrick Vieira, that's 2-0.
This could be a chance. This could be playing on his mind now. I should have scored that goal. Maybe Hullet can have a chance. Back post another day. Maybe there might be a foot in on that one, but this attack isn't over yet for #Tass. Or maybe it is, and he just gets penalised there for the free kick. But that could play someone in Rocky's mind now. He could be a little bit frustrated, saying, why is that not going in for me?
Yeah, you need to have a clear mindset in FIFA. I was speaking to some of the players, some of the coaches earlier. They were saying, at this level, it's an elite level. It's all about your mental game. Can you put away the bad chances, put away the negatives, and just focus on getting the job done?
I think it is as well. We're all been there when you're up against a friend or even at FUT Champions level. You go 2-0 down, your head does drop naturally, and if that goal does go in, it's going to be like that, and it's going to be a big ask for him. But he did it against Filthy P. #Tass in. Here he comes now. Hullet, find the killer ball if he can. Plays it through. Surely Suarez does ever so well with strength there, and got to give credit there to Carl Walker again.
Very disciplined defending from Rocky. It was easy for him to jump into a tackle there, to leave a leg flailing, you could say. How many penalties do we see give?
We've seen them given and we've seen them not given at times. I think it was Demon that said about the referees earlier, some are more strict than others. This could be an absolute awful chance there. What happened there? Got fist back to the keeper. He was panicking a little bit, you know. Okay, keeper's touch is okay, but it's not fantastic when you're rocking it and a ball into it like, what, 20 miles an hour or something.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely devastated if that would have resulted in a goal. We saw one earlier with Filthy when he passed it back to the goalkeeper. That could have resulted in a goal. He nearly
went as an own goal, but here comes Rocky. Ronaldo out to Alexander. I'm sure he won't want to overcommit him too much there. The bullock, you can hear him. But is it a big goal? Is it an equaliser? We'll give you full updates on that one. Sandro now with the ball across the box, meant for the shot, and I haven't seen any shots going from there.
It definitely could have. Alex Sandro with a fantastic effort there, shooting across the goalkeeper. I imagine it's the team of the season. Alex Sandro, very unbelievably well-rounded card.
We've just seen what the Americas region can offer after this attack. We'll go into that detail. #Tass now. Usman Dembele drops the shoulder, back across. Surely Marcelo there and wins a throw-in. Basically, what I wanted to tell you was Epsilon Joey, 2-0 down. He's back 2-2. If you just heard the biggest roar I've heard today, that's because Epsilon Joey, he wants to get out of this group. I'm sure everyone does want to get out of this group, but the Americas players are really showing their authority now. They're saying, you know what? We're here to play. We're here to win this competition. Okay, EU players, maybe Ricardo's, you know, maybe at a different skill level to us, but we are competing against you. Here comes #Tass now. One more, surely. Oh, how's that gone wide?
Yeah, he's put it wide of the post. Neymar earlier in the tournament, he stuck that in the back of the net for him. This time round, it just goes inches, whiskers past the left-hand post.
Chances like that, Richard, that you think back to. You think back to when this game comes out. You said just ifs. It's not ifs or buts. You've got to do it at this level. And Suarez now for #Tass. He's 1-0 down. Remember, this is round 3 of fixtures. He's got an option if he can just feed it to Ronaldo. I think that was there.
Yeah, really nice bit of play there from Tass. 3 Berber spins back to back. Looked for a run from one of his players. It just didn't come in, and Pele brings it forward for Rocky.
Just tried to force it there through to.
It's been all Tass this second half.
Yeah, it has been. He only had one shot, remember, at half time, so he had to come out and show, you know what, I'm here to get a goal back. I'm here to play. And Manika 3-0 up now. We've just seen there. That will be updated shortly. Dezinho 2-1 up
against his fellow Brazilian.
That's just quietly, you know, doing his business very quietly. But here we go. Substitutions now. #Tass. Is it the 4-2-2 you said he's with at the moment? Is he going to probably just change that up now?
Yeah, I think he's paused not only to switch formation, just to calm it down a little bit, just to take a couple of breaths.
Because we say that at
I'm
this
only
level,
1-0 down.
When you're getting a chance in goal, you're panicking a lot of the time. Yes, you've got to have a cool head, but this is sometimes okay. Just have a breather, relax, make a change. It's going to work. And what we see in here,
he switched to 3-5-2. He's going to play Marcelo at right wing back. It looks like over to left wing back now. Dembele at right mid. The 87 Mane coming on as well. I think he's got 99 pace. So look for him to get him behind. It's Neymar at cam, Patrick Vieira at CDM. It's
Humminson, he's not involved. It's going to be Mane.
I think it is just Mane who's going to change it up, but he's also changing the instructions on the players as well.
I think what he's done here is clever. Is when you play 3 at the back, sometimes it's risky, depending on who you play. If you put Blanc in there, if he did have him in the team, I think it's a bit of a risk. You need a defender that's quite athletic, a Ramos, a Luiz.
Walker at right centre-back. That's I like that, because that team of the season Walker card, he's good enough to defend that centre-back, and he's got the pace to get backwards and forwards if you do need a goal. But Tass going to the 3 at the back, look for Rocky to capitalise now. Maybe drop onto defensive, ultra-defensive, put counter-attack on. Try and get in behind, and you might see it here with the overload.
Maybe we will. Oh, lovely showboat there from Paul Pogba. Just whip that one outside, spread the play if you can. Suarez Pele, interchanges there. There's the showboat out again. Lovely little Maradona spin. Neymar, where's this ball going? Does ever so well to just delay the play there. Ronaldo, Pele, back to goal, using the strength ever so well, using that LT. Maybe whip it across. He's doing, oh, there you go. Maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah, roulette's out of play there, Rocky. I'm not sure why he's doing that, to be honest. I think he had a chance to play it inside. Maybe it's a little bit more
sometimes
of a,
with the
more of a personal
players, you
thing.
do get the Barcelona-esque, we say that all the time. Take a risk, have a shot from distance. Ronaldo, you know, it's a fantastic card if you can use obviously the 99.
Maybe, I also think there might be a bit of a rivalry between these two though. He's 1-0 up, he's cruising in this game.
Here comes Kyle Walker now, part of that defensive three that he's changed into. Ronaldo there, can he get a rebound? He does ever so well to stay calm and get himself out of that area, but this attack isn't over yet. Rio Ferdinand, Vieira, Neymar, Walker again, he's still involved. Hit it with Ronaldo, goes for the shot, and there's Manuel Neuer.
Yeah, huge save, but what were it, Tass? First game, he needed to equalise. He got a corner in this exact corner.
Can he get it this time? Down the byline he goes. Ah, there's Neuer.
That could be game over. It's going to be a long throw up the pitch, only as far as Ronaldo though. Gives it straight back to David Luiz. It's a bit scrappy.
Possession. You're going to feel there's going to be pressure now. And it's time of 3 minutes. Ronaldo. Oh, lovely scoop turn. Oh, and
exactly the same position again. Neuer, huge save. Looks like a front post run though. He's got the keeper up as well. Everybody's up. This is last chance saloon.
This is it. Dembele down the byline again. He's going to do it again. Surely back across. Oh my God, what a block. What an unbelievable block. That was by Jerome Boateng.
Yeah, Rocky's defending in this game has been second to none. He gets the goal kick as well. He's rewarded with it. He's going to punt it along.
Maybe just get around the right side of him. Pogba there, does he just stay strong enough? Yes he does. Oh, unbelievable pass that is. Lovely little skill pass as well, and there goes the full-time whistle. Such a tight game, but Rocky wins by 1-0.
Yeah, Rocky, I think that puts him on 7 points now. A huge win in that group. These two, the favourites of the whole competition coming into this game. Let's have a look at this goal that did separate the two sides. Rocky with it.
It was only one goal as well, and we just hear Neymar coming down. It was Neymar.
Just watch the run of Suarez.
Look what he did. Drop back inside on the right foot because he knows that's the one he wants to go with. Finesse from there, 98 card. Some say the best finisher in the game, and there you go.
Yeah, one of the best cards in the game, that Luis.